Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 2, Episode 8 of Dawson's Creek. This time the title of the episode is The Reluctant Hero. And here we are, ready to watch a new episode of Dawson's Creek. I know it's been a while since I haven't done an episode of Dawson's Creek, but I think you guys might like the fact that next week we will for sure have a binge of like, I don't know how many episodes, maybe 3 episodes. If I can give you 4, I'll try, but at least 3 episodes will be posted on the same day next week on Wednesday, or on Wednesday or Thursday, I think. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for a new episode of Dawson's Creek to continue this story. And also because I love the show. I love the show, but I did got a little bit sidetracked because I started watching, what is the name of this other show that I watched? Oh, I watched First Kill, which was in my plans, but not to consume me. Like, I wasn't supposed to finish it the entire season in a month, within the month, but I liked it so much that I did a binge for that. And I also did Heartstopper, right? So it kind of, you know, I went into doing some of those things before doing Dawson's Creek. So yeah, anyways, but here I am. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be doing every single season of Dawson's Creek as long as I have your guys' support. So stay tuned for more. The previous episode, I think it was the all-night session, right, where they had to study and a lot of things came up, right, between them. Yeah. And then the next day, they didn't even have the test because the teacher was sick. So, yeah. Anyway, so it was a really good episode, and I cannot wait to watch what this episode is going to be about. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction always posted first on Patreon, so make sure to check that out. And for now, I think that's about it. Yeah, without further ado, let's just begin with Season 2, Episode 8 of Dawson's Creek. Here we go.
I'm quite happy with my below average status.
Oh, hello.
My purse in your head. Remind me tomorrow.
Are you drunk?
Right in here, hey, Pacey. Oh.
Looks like you got company.
3rd time this week.
Is she drunk? I don't like this.
Help me out.
Once again, you and Dawson to the rescue. Shut up. It's not exactly the ideal situation. Too bad for you.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Wait, Spencer, quick.
But he's a good friend.
If you really want what's best for this family, I don't see how you moving out is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, but it's my decision to make, not yours.
Okay, then why discuss it with him then?
I see.
I don't know. I think that whole conversation was weird.
What are my options?
Summer school, followed by a return engagement of your sophomore year, and if by some miracle you make it to graduation, a life of leisure.
What?
Until welfare reform kicks in, that is.
Don't be like that.
Nobody come back? Now I'm really disappointed in you, Pacey.
What is he supposed to be? Like, is he supposed to be this evil to him? I mean, aren't you supposed to tell him, hey, you can do it, you're still young. Your life can take any turn at any moment if you wanted it to. He's smart. I mean, the fact that he's failing, he has something, it's something, you know, something like bigger is happening than him just failing, you know. I would really like to see how are his living conditions, you know, because they are not good.
Say goodbye to halogen lamp lighting or shopping cart dollies, and if we move fast, we can get it finished by the summer, maybe travel with it to a couple festivals.
Dawson.
That's big commitment. She does need time.
I'm really sorry, but I don't think I can do it.
This was your thing.
I don't think I have the time right now. I mean, I just signed up for some art classes in between work and school.
We made such a great team.
Yeah, but it was your thing more than hers, you know?
You're not mad at me.
Read.
No. I mean, actually, I think you had it right the night of the dance. More than anything, I guess I was mad at myself.
Oh, well then, you know, get over it already. I mean, this whole interpersonal turmoil thing, it just kind of, like, wrinkles up your forehead. Besides, I miss hanging out with you.
You know what? She doesn't have time for a relationship right now.
See ya.
She wants to take care of herself, focus on herself. That should be it, right?
Just because a student doesn't fit into some cookie-cutter mold that the public school system deems acceptable, they're ready to write him off?
That's
I mean,
very
Einstein
true.
failed the second grade, and not because he was stupid, but because he was bored. And the incompetency of an inferior public school system failed to recognize it. You know, they'd rather just dismiss someone who is in obvious need of some guidance rather than reach out to him.
Exactly.
I mean, if someone along the way had just taken 2 seconds to notice, to care, they would have realized that you needed to be rescued, not ridiculed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy McPhee.
She gets too excited when she talks.
Well,
Come on, Dawson, save me the character dissection. And while we're at it, why don't you come with me?
To the party.
Well, let's see. We've got scriptwriting career advancement on one side, useless drunk oblivion on the other. That's a tough call.
Don't judge me, Dawson.
No, he's
If you
not.
don't wanna go, don't go. That's fine, all right? But just because I'm finally enjoying myself, you don't have to treat me like I've been lost to the other side, okay? And I'm
No.
not out of control. All I'm doing is having fun, all
No.
right? It's a simple 3-letter word, fun, F-U-N.
No, I don't think he was trying to do that. It's just that that's not me. Look, I'm not the like here to always defend Dawson, but like he is, you know, putting the options in like what is most valuable to him. It's, you know, write his script, he's excited, and like that's more fun for him than go to a party. And I think that she's just projecting her own problems, you know, that she has onto him, because as much as she's saying that she's having fun, I don't think she is. I think that everything she just said to Dawson is what she will rather say to herself, but she can't, right? Because she's in some sort of denial. But like, Dawson didn't do anything bad here.
I spent so long being a screw-up, I'm kind of past the proverbial point of no return.
Well, change your course, break the chain. Anyone can reinvent themselves. I mean, it's
Yeah.
America. Madonna does it every week.
Very true. And she that statement is still true.
I don't know where to start.
Try starting from the inside.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can change their fate. Heroes are made, not born.
Oh, thank you so much, Andy. That is so perfect, you know, that she will say that to him. That's what he needs, you know? Inspiration, someone that believes in him.
Look, Jack, don't worry about Mom. I mean, she's not entirely your responsibility, okay? There's 2 of us. And besides, with this new medication she's on, she's doing so much better.
Andy, come on. I mean, Mom pulled another Sybil last week. Let's be honest with each other.
Look, just go out with Joey, okay? Everything's under control. I've got it all under control.
Okay, that's sweet of Andy to do.
Well, thank you.
I mean, that was kind of cute what you did. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey.
Uh-oh. 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 Shit.
You know what? All I ever do is respect other people's wishes, okay? I'm sick of it. It makes everybody else feel better. It makes me feel like hell.
Well, maybe that's because you're only considering the outcomes and not the intentions. Nobody's out to get you, Dawson. Certainly not me.
Well, that is true, but he is allowed to feel bad about the breakup, right? About you moving out. He's allowed to feel bad about it.
I don't want another friend or a buddy. I want a father. Can you respect that?
Fair enough.
Guess I'll have to.
All right.
But I don't see the problem of him being a father to him. Because yes, you... Am I understanding things wrong? Because you're not a friend or a buddy. You are his father. You have to act like that and like have fun in the ways that father sons... I don't know.
This could be good, Dawson. You, me, together again.
This is not a date, remember?
And I'm not interested, remember?
Though you are kind of interested. Look at her biting her lip. There's something wrong with her. I feel bad for the mom. You know, she's in denial of what
You said
happened.
your mother was getting better.
She is. She just slips sometimes.
Well, I don't mean to be insensitive, Andy, but she still talks about your brother like he's still alive.
Well, she has her good days and her bad days.
And what day is this?
Pacey.
I'm sorry.
It's a sensitive subject, you know. I think that more than medicines, she needs therapy. Poor Pacey. I don't know about you guys, but this looks like a date. Oh no.
When we were kids, Dawson and I did try to replicate Ben Franklin's experiment with the kite and the key.
We almost electrocuted ourselves.
You and Dawson.
Oh, come on. They're friends. And they have always been friends. So a lot of her stories will include Dawson.
I don't know why I brought him up. I mean...
Can we stop with the romantic things?
Fighting for.
Oh. I don't know. I think that she should focus on herself. Jack is all cute, but... She just came out of a relationship, you know?
So cool.
It really isn't. I will be hiding.
What? Oh my god, okay, please don't call the police. I can be there in 5 minutes, okay? Just give me 5 minutes. Okay, thanks.
Oh,
Bye.
no.
Andy, what's wrong?
It's my mother. She's at Molly's market again.
Again?
Again? Oh, no. What happened?
Let's go, Mom.
No, I can't. I'm sorry, honey. I can't go home. I'm sorry, honey.
Please,
Aw.
let's just go home now, okay?
No, I can't.
Mom, stop it. Please.
It's all over. It's all gone.
That's
Hey,
so
Mr. Fee.
sad.
Remember me, Pacey?
This is so sad.
Yeah, it's me. What are you doing here? You picking up some groceries? Did you make me a sandwich, Ms. McPhee?
Yeah.
Yes, I can make you a sandwich. Pacey?
That's so sweet. Pacey.
Excellent. You, Mrs. McPhee, are my savior. Shall we?
That's so sweet. See?
Let me take that away.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Baby. See, he's really smart. He's really sensitive. How can you say that he has no future? That was amazing. He has absolutely no training in like taking care of people with the necessities or that help that Andy's mom requires, and yet he de-escalated the situation, you know, brought her back, made her feel safe, and how amazing is that? And you tell me he has no future.
This is not having a good time.
Maybe not to you.
Not to anybody, Jen. You're hiding. You're avoiding dealing with the fact that you're unhappy. And frankly, it's
Oh,
disgusting.
you're really one to talk, Dawson. I mean, look at yourself, okay? You don't drink, and you don't mess around with anybody or anything, but you are the unhappiest person that I know.
You're absolutely right. And you know, I would take my melancholy over this any day because it's real. I'm not fighting to pretend like I'm having a good time.
I'm not
Yeah.
pretending, Dawson. I was having a good
No,
time.
you were not. Oh. Here it comes. Oh my god. Oh, just let it out. Let it out. Oh, man. Sweetie, you're not having a good time. And he's not trying to be, He's not trying, like, for the first time I feel like his protective nature, you know, this hero complex that he might have, it's not trying to do anything but help. I think he's being sweet, you know?
I can't go home.
I know someplace nearby we can go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think he's being understanding and a very good friend. You know? I don't think he was judging her. I think she feels that way, but I think this has been one of the most adorable things that Dawson has done
Unique.
in an entire series, in my opinion. I don't know, he has his good moments, but this is like perfect Dawson moment.
I had a really nice time tonight.
Good.
Thanks.
See ya.
It's not that I don't like the pairing. It's just that I feel like she does need to focus on herself. Right? And can she do that while in a relationship? Right when she has just finished one relationship? Okay guys, so that was the end of Season 2, Episode 8 of Dawson's Creek. The Reluctant Hero. Dawson, you know, sometimes, most of the time, especially during the first season, has this idea that the world is, you know, spins around him, right? But throughout in the course of the first season, and especially during this season, and his relationship with Joey, the breakup between his parents as well, and all of that, it kind of has brought out something different on him, you know, which he now realizes that not everything is about him, right? He's there for Joey in the capacity that Joey wants to have him as friends. You know, I mean, after the breakup, and he's there for Jen in a very I didn't felt like he was like, I was really looking into it, like, is he really like being judgmental right now? And no, he was not judgmental, in my opinion. He was understanding. Right? He took her out of a very dangerous place where, I mean, I think she was conscious enough to consent, right? But she was doing all of this for the wrong reasons. And Dawson saw that there were other people, those two guys, taking advantage of how miserable she felt. Right? So she might be giving the consent, but she's doing it for the wrong reasons, you know? And I think Dawson saw that in the moment. I don't think he just wanted to be a hero and carry her out in his arms and just protect her and like for her to be the damsel in distress in his movie. I just think he was concerned about his friend, and did what he thought at that moment his friend needed. And I think it's a very good thing, right? Because, like I said, I think that Jen was not as drunk to not be able to consent, but she was doing this just, you know, because she felt bad. So in my opinion, I think Dawson was just the hero that he is. I mean, he does live in his own world of movies, and it's a very dangerous thing as well, you know, and especially in the last conversation between him and Jen, when Jen is telling him no happy endings, because in real life, not everything and not everyone has a happy ending. I think that is a very important thing to make us realize what his life, you know, for Dawson, why things are affecting him so much is because he watches movies and everyone at the end has a perfect ending, and so he wants that in his life as well. So breaking up with the girlfriend and parents separate, that has to, you know, cause so many problems for him, but instead is making him grow. And I think that is amazing. I mean, I don't wish that that needed to happen for him to kind of wake up, but it does speak about the fact that Hollywood and movies do set up very unrealistic scenarios for you to live your life, you know, because at the end of the movie, the guy always gets the girl, right? Or at the end of the movie, whoever it is, either the female protagonist or the male protagonist, they end up getting the job they wanted, and like it's all perfect, and success is the best thing, and like, right? But you have to understand what success means for every person and how it's determined. And like this entire episode was pretty much about that. You also get that with Pacey, who is failing at biology and US history and has a 1 point something GPA or something like that, which is very low. And he failed his aptitude tests, meaning that like the teacher, the guidance counselor was like, no one has failed, because honestly, the standardized tests that you have for everyone and for the entire school system to try to put every single person on the same box, it really is why a lot of people feel at the end of the day like failures. Right? You see Pacey, he's like, I'm the joke of the town. I have been trying, you know, kind of playing it out, you know, but like, I feel like I am in no point of return. The guidance counselor told him like, best you can do is work at a food change company. That's it. You know, you wasted your life. There is no going back. And like, what kind of guidance counselor is that? Right? I love that Andy actually believes in him and believes that they're like, to measure someone's success or to measure someone's intelligence and they're like, what their future might look like is not answering this simple tests and questions, right? So it really is like the entire episode is really just about that, you know, for all of our main characters. But I really like when Pacey comes in and kind of helps Mrs. McPhee to kind of like, you know, get out of that moment where she's like going back to like, she doesn't know what to do, call my husband, or like her son is still alive and things like that. He was able to calm her down, to just like make her, you know, more easy to handle, go get her back home and put her in a safe place and get her to bed and all that. I think that was amazing. And that gets to tell you that he has a lot of emotional intelligence as well, right? Something you cannot measure with your freaking test, right? So I love that. And like, how many kids and how many people just fail at how the standardized version of education it is for everyone, not because they are, you know, they're not smart enough. It's just that not everyone is the same. Not everyone is going to respond the same way. Not everyone learns in the same way, you know? So yeah, in my opinion, I'm glad that Pacey does have Andy kind of like believing in him, because like, it makes a difference for him. At least there is one person who believes in him and who is proud of him. And like, that made him feel better. That gave him the energy that he needed to get through studying a little bit more. But yeah, you know, I love that I love that. I really love that. I really love that we were able to show Pacey that he has so much to offer, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so the whole Dawson and Jen thing, I also loved it. It was a really, like, it was a real conversation between them. Love that. those are my dogs screaming. It was really good, you know, and I think it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed this episode a lot. You know, even his relationship with his dad, you know, he's trying, the dad is trying, but Dawson is also trying to adjust to this entire new situation. So he needed a bit of time. And yeah, and also now that I think about Jack and Joey, it's not that I'm not feeling it, but the reason why she broke up with Dawson was because she wants to work on herself. So for her to just jump into another relationship right now wouldn't make sense, you know? So as cute as Jack might be, I think Joey needs more time to figure shit out, right? If not, then why did she break up with Dawson? I don't know. I'm a little bit like, I don't know. I don't get it. And I have nothing against the pairing, but I'm still like hoping for Joey and Pacey eventually to happen, which I think it will never happen because those two characters don't even share scenes, you know, but hey, life changes. And it looks like Pacey and Andy are kind of like, you know, unless she moves out or something, I don't know, but I don't see it happening. But yeah, you know, crazy things have happened before, so maybe, but I don't know. I don't necessarily am shipping Joey and Jack just yet because I don't know. I feel like she needs to do things on her own, and like, wasn't that the whole reason to break up with Dawson? Because she didn't find herself, right? Because it was everything about Dawson. And I understand that not everything is about Jack, but it's still another relationship, you know what I mean? So I'm like, anyways, I like the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love Dawson's Creek. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction always posted first on Patreon. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. And for now, that's about it. Next week, we will have a binge for Dawson's Creek, so stay tuned for that. If you're on Patreon, on YouTube, I have to edit. And if it's blurred out, it's because YouTube hates me, and you can watch it on my Facebook, the unblurred version of this same reaction there. You don't have to pay for anything, so go and check it out. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye!